Well, folks, welcome back. The idiot parade rolled into New York under the name of the Met Gala, an annual fundraiser for the richest of the rich. They had to spend $30,000 a pop to dress up in outfits even more expensive than the ticket. The theme, quote, "In America, a lexicon of fashion." The elite ruling class never really spoke my language, and they certainly don't wear it either. First off here, Kim Kardashian in a body mask. Now, I imagine this was about being super protected from the China virus there. Unbelievable. I wish instead it was meant to call attention to the Taliban's new rule. If Afghanistan women aren't covered up, they're executed. Did she know she can thank Joe Biden for that? Probably not. Look at the similarities. Next, here's that anti-American soccer star who has the nerve to show up in a red, white, and blue suit. Her purse reading, "In gay we trust." Taking a shot at God and the United States at the same time, go figure. She told us soccer stars, though, remember, are paid peanuts, yet somehow she paid $30,000 for a ticket, right? Maybe not. Then there's New York Democrat Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, who showed up in this ensemble that reads "Equal Rights for Women Trying to Jab at the Texas Abortion Law." Interesting, coming from the same woman who wore a burqa on the House floor in 2001. There she is, to call attention to Afghan women's rights under Taliban rule. Where is that burqa now, Congresswoman? But the biggest loser of the night, of course, is, as usual, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, sporting a tax the rich dress while partying, well, amongst the rich. There is no better example of in-your-face hypocrisy.
We really started having a conversation about what it means to be working class women of color at the Met. And we said, we can't just play along, but we need to break the fourth wall.
Working class women of color. Working class women making $174,000 a year salary. Now that, folks, is really rich. I want to welcome in my panel. Co-hosts of Chicks on the Right, Amy Jo Clark and Miriam Weaver. Amy Jo, Miriam, it is great to see the both of you.
So good to see you too.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. I had to start out with this one for you two. Amy Jo, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, your reaction?
Well, I knew she was going to wear a white dress. I did not know it was going to say tax the rich on it. I assumed it was going to say something on it. I'm just surprised she wasn't crying. Usually she's crying for a photo op or something. She looks awfully happy, especially when she should be very unhappy, given the circumstances, when she should be crying for a photo op.
Well, I'm going to tell you, who is crying right now is me. This whole Joe Biden tax the rich thing. Not that I'm rich, not that I'm wealthy, but I am the guy they're going after, one of many. And it's, I'm a small business owner, and they hate small business owners,
yes, they
Miriam.
do.
And that's the bottom line here. A lot of Americans are crying over this.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I can't think of anyone more insufferable than AOC. But what's even more hilarious is that later on, I think today, she actually posted on her Instagram stories that she's basically tired of having her body policed and politicized. And of course, my immediate reaction was, why are you putting giant words all over your body then? So that people look directly at it.
Mm-hmm. Especially on her backside. That's my favorite. Like right
especially
there
on her backside. Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, there it is. Tax the rich. Okay. Who took a lot of flack over this is Nikki Minaj, the singer. She didn't attend the gala because she's not sure about the vaccinations. So listen to Joy Reid talk about Nikki Minaj here.
And people like Nikki Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from, oh my God.
Oh, give me a break. Amy Jo?
It's interesting. There's a tweet from Joy Reid back on September 17th, 2020. And she asked, will anyone at all ever fully trust the CDC again? And who on God's green earth would trust a vaccine approved by the FDA? She asked that
Yeah.
a year ago.
Well,
And
yeah, now that it's Biden's vaccine, not Trump's vaccine, you know, everything flips and everything changes. All right, before I leave you, Miriam, I want you to watch this. This is Biden getting cut off again. Take a look.
And I'm happy to take questions if that's what I'm supposed to do, Nance, whatever you want me to do. One of the things that I've been working on with some others is
I mean, they just want, please don't speak, Mr. President, please don't speak. Amy Jo, the Secretary of State, excuse me, Miriam, the Secretary of State said, no, there's nobody at the White House pushing a button, cutting him off. Well, who's doing it? It's not me, because I would be, Miriam. Real quick answer.
This goes way beyond gaslighting. Now we're just to the point where, like, they're setting the house on fire and telling us to move in while it's burning. I mean, we all see the reality. He is a complete puppet. And for Blinken to say that he is clear and deliberate in his speech, I was dying laughing. I could not.
Right. Just stop.
That's like the Peanuts teacher. The Peanuts teacher is clear and deliberate in speech about as clear and deliberate as Joe Biden is. Miriam Weaver, Amy Jo Clark, thank you both, ladies. Always great to see you.
Great to see you.
All right, bye, ladies.